This is CaptainShack of the Liberation, stationed in the core. We're holding on and, unlike last week, actually making progress. The Liberation led the attack on the Empire's orbital production of Abyss. We managed to pull it off. More importantly, our intel was right. Abyss has a major production setup on the ground. We're talking factories as far as the eye can see. AT-AT assembly plants, AT-ST production facilities. These, of course, were our first primary target. Overall, it's a great victory for the Alliance. Hopefully, this will stem the tide of mechanized reinforcements to the worlds around and slow their ground capability. So, I heard the news. What's the Black Suns focused on Molinist? Are they desperate for territory? Just interested in hitting us far away from the main fleet? Whatever it is, at least it's not affecting our fight here in the Empire. I'm betting they're trying to grab territory near Ord Mantell, so if peace settles in, they have more under their banner to bargain with down the road. Funny enough, our commander of the field had other ideas. He's still holding out. Wonder if we can send him some more supplies. I greenlit the transfer already of some heavy turbo laser towers. That should surprise those criminal scumbags. We haven't cracked the fortress worlds yet, but we're almost there. Corellia, Coruscant. We can take one of those. Well, we'll be looking good. It turns out we're gonna need a hell of a lot more supplies to build this super capital Quad Drive Yards is talking about. Upwards of 40, maybe 50,000 credits. But it could be worth it. Let me know what you think. This is CaptainShack of the Liberation. Out. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. CaptainShack here, and welcome back to Awakening of the Rebellion, a fantastic mod for Empire or Forces of Corruption, which you, of course, can find over on Steam, both the game and the mod. We are late into the campaign. We've pushed all the way to the core world, leading the Rebel Alliance against the Empire and the Black Sun. There's a holdout world, if you see right in the middle of the screen, Arago. We need to deal with this at some point. They have a substantial fleet, though, and they've got those damn plasma cannons, which I think either have been replaced or have been modified in the newest version. But what are we going to do here? Let's turn on all the things and see what we've got. Check the location of all, let me turn the game volume down a little bit, of all of our fleets. I know we were moving reinforcements toward the end last week. Oh man, we're so close, and every fight here is going to be a brutal slog, but also one step closer to actually knocking the Empire out of the core. Once they lose the core, what will they have left? I mean, they'll have Jaeger Minor, which they do have a Star Destroyer fleet back there that's going to be a little bit of a problem. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll have to deal with it at some point. The Black Sun's kind of had a reawakening a little bit from Ord Mantell, which is funny because they've kind of got their two last shipyards back here. They managed to knock out our defending fleet over Mandalore, but they haven't taken it on the ground because we're fairly dug in. I even have turbo lasers down there and a number of infantry that are just kind of hanging out. I mean, almost to the point where I want to dig in even more. Quat, you were gonna get, no, we were building a shield generator somewhere to kind of hold out. I think it even might have been Ilum. Speaking of Ilum, let's do this real quick. Let's move the rebel camp toward the back, defended by 2 turbo lasers instead of so close to their drop site. Let's move our APCs a little bit farther back as well. Let's get you guys a bunch of infantry so we can kind of dig in a little bit. We are not, what do we have in the way? All we can get is a rebel camp there? Okay. All right, I guess that'll work for now. We could get a Jedi station on there again, but I don't think we're going to. I think the turbo lasers are a better choice. Just to hold on to it. The Black Sun has this weird fixation on taking this from us. If they want to keep wasting their troops on it, fine, so be it. Rest of the fleet. I mean, we might be ready to try and hit Corellia again. We are digging into the ground base on Biss that we managed to take. Speaking of which, let's take a look at the base layout. If we have to defend this, I don't really want you guys so far toward the front line. Let's move you. That looks a little bit better. Maybe put you here, and then we can bring you back to the bunkers at the beginning of the match, or bring you forward and try to dig in here, split the team. Oh, are these guys in orbit? Yeah, ground forces in orbit. We need to land you. We're not ready to move you anywhere. You should be on the deck. Let's get you placed. Now notice, I just noticed this. Let me move one more. It looked like, even paused, you can't move them from place to place like that, but you can move their deployment zone while things are paused. We're gonna take up every spot now. And we are building our first base there, our rebel camp. Yep, so we're digging in. Where are our reinforcements at? Your freighter, maybe they've all already arrived? What are you, another freighter? Yeah, it looks like everybody's arrived. We've got a few smaller ships. Oh, we've got a little bit of corruption going on over at Bespin. Interesting. I don't want to lose this. That's a lot of investment into the Tabana gas platforms, which we can pick up another one, right? And don't you get Tabana gas? No, Tabana does. And I think we've already bought our 2. Only 1, because we put a starship. We don't need this here anymore. Yeah, our production has moved a little bit farther inward. I don't think we need this anymore. So why don't we get rid of the delete
Upgrade
starfighter?
under construction.
I don't know if that's instant. No, it takes time. And we're going to pick up another Tabana gas platform, because we need to get those capital ships producing as fast as possible. Moiety is defending our southern flank with a single MC-80, 10 Curlian gunships. Why don't we get you some wings of A-Wings? We need more A-Wings in our lives. You can't build A-Wings. You don't have fighter support. Rendil, what are you doing with your life right now? You could have a proper shipyard here, and we could be building in the core and not have to wait for you to travel anymore. Yeah, that might actually be the right choice. The other thing that we were talking about saving for was picking up this monstrosity, the Manticore. It's 45,000 though. It's gonna take a little time, and we gotta hold out. Let's go ahead and pause. We'll let some time go by. Let's get that money coming in. See if we can get a large capital ship like that. Because having that with us and having an independence, you know, I don't know if I'd put those in the same fleet, actually. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a good idea. Because imagine how much PopCap that would take. And we dropped the Independence in a fight, and we dropped the Manador in.
Construction complete.
It would eat, yeah, it's 25 there, and then the Independence is 18.
Here,
so you're talking, that's over half the fleet. Easily half the fleet. We should hit prey.
Battle imminent.
Oh crap! I was talking all kinds of about the Black Sun and the Empire up here. Is this a ground invasion? It is. What's our base layout? We can make this happen. You don't need to be so close to the front line. We'll actually put you near your turbo laser right here. But we've got turbo lasers for days, and we have infantry. But it's a credit base. Molinus has a credit base, so it doesn't have a proper, like, detachment to defend. Oh, no. Oh, no. I want to delay them so badly back here. We do have air power. We do have turbo lasers. We might be able to get work done.
Enemy forces ahead.
Maybe. All right, where's those infantry? Go. We need we need turrets to delay them. We also have the turbo laser, so that might make things happen.
I'm here, sir.
You think they're gonna come around the back
We
end?
secured a build
They
pad.
could.
Ready.
Yeah, they probably will, to be fair.
Hover
We'll keep an eye on them. There's a little bit of freeze up because we know Black Sun transports are landing.
Mercenary, you're right, Fed. Don't get too close.
Are those? Yep, Mandalorians have hit the deck. Pirate soldiers aren't too bad. We can deal with that. Looks like a lot of infantry, though. Like a metric ton of infantry. Let's cause them
Turret constructing.
all of the issues. All right, take point here. You give me... You know, honestly, I'd say more infantry. Maybe a back to tank?
Constructing.
Yeah, we'll do a back to tank. We'll do a back to tank. We'll bring over... Let's watch what direction they go. Turbo lasers are opening up. In the crowd a bit. I might even be able to swoop in speeders to kill these squads before they get too deep. They're Mandalorians. If we can take out a Mandalorian squad, I'll be pretty happy. All right, come on. They're on the way. It's going to take them a hot minute to get there, though. I could also bring in the air power, as long as I'm very, very careful not to bring them near the transports that are landing in the south. Oh, actually, Turbo Laser, you're going to do this. Yeah, no, you're not having any issues. Wow, that's a big block of yellow. All right, let me get those Z95s to pull off. Don't go in. Don't go in just yet. Just hang out over here. I don't want you to get one-shotted by decimator transports or anything like that. Get him! Get him! Go shoot him in the face. I just ordered the air power to move in. Turbo lasers are getting work done. We're absorbing some of the fire just to slow them down here. We want to make sure this turbo laser gets some work done. If it gets popped by infantry, it's not doing anybody any good. Looks like they're splitting up and they're coming in from the other side as well. I can move. Oh man, should I though? That's the question. We have some infantry and a little bit of backup. See if you can get down here quickly. And we'll move the infantry back here to give this thing a hand. They're just base rebel troops. No, you've gone too deep. Run away. Couple of Z95, yes, you can see in the background. Couple of Z95s got way too close to those transports. Run! Run, Luke, run! How we doing? Well, I hope everybody's quarantine's going well. I have found a few games to keep me busy. I know we're like a month into it now, and some people are getting a little twitchy, for sure. I've had my days. I found, weirdly, Pathfinder, the RPG, the Pathfinder Kingmaker, has been, yes, just keep wrecking those tanks. I've got infantry en route, and I am going to bring over, you know what? I'll bring these guys over as long as they go the other direction. I feel like this has got on lockdown. Come on over. Better yet, give me the light speeders, because they're just infantry. God, stay still. Like 2 seconds. Come here. You guys are gonna be group 2, because you're like fast response. No! All units fall back. Fall back. Everything's a bust. We can't hold. Who are heroes to the rebellion? Pathfinder Kingmaker though, found it really enjoyable. Didn't really dig it the first time I played it. It's had a lot of updates, and with the, and I did a video. Run. I did a video last week on, that's some epic music, not a little bit, on the turn-based mod. If you like turn-based combat, it's fantastic. It's so good. Like, I didn't know I ever needed something so badly in my life until I played that mod in Pathfinder. Whoop. Got some light vehicle swamp speeders, nothing a X-Wing with a torpedo. Can't deal with quickly, so please handle my light work, pilots. How we doing? We holding? Probably get you guys healed. Let's kill that last member of that team. You're taking some fire, but I don't know from what. Yeah, keep taking out the, that's a lot of return fire and your shields are down, so go ahead and bail out. Bail out, squadron. Let's get you guys locked in. Locked in. You don't need to be taking hits because you have almost no health, so let's bring you back. You guys, it doesn't look like they're coming down that path, so we're gonna change our strategy. Keep holding in the center here. We're gonna keep popping vehicles that get too far away. Like you right there. You have broken away from your team, and now you must die. But we're not gonna get a camera to focus on it. We got reports of an enemy scout craft in the region. Locate and destroy. All right, that's not a scout craft. That's your target. There you go. Take it out. Nice, all right, fall back. Get out of there, get out of there. The more I'm playing it though, the more I'm playing Pathfinder, the more I realize, oh man, I wish we had, and I don't know how many people would agree with me, if you're a fan of isometric RPGs, that top-down kind of classic Baldur's Gate RPGs, we've never had a Star Wars RPG like that. Imagine making your character with almost like a D&D rule set, where you're a smuggler, or maybe you go with like a Jedi, or you go with whatever you can think of. I'm sure you can come up with like a class for it. I don't know what KOTOR was, but do go for the full isometric with the beautiful artwork. I would love to see that. We've never seen it before.
Sir?
All right, let me get a hit in here.
Positive. Picking up signal.
What's going up in the north? Cool beans. I did hear, too, that the guys who made Pathfinder got enough funding to make another game. I think their Kickstarter's already over, and I'm by no means attached to them in any way. I'm just yapping about gaming that I'm enjoying. Their new one is going to have the same kind of kingdom making, but they're actually going to have like a strategy game element to it. So as you become king, or whatever the leadership is going to be in that, you get to make an army and command it in a tactical sense. They got through some kind of Kickstarter goal for that, which is fairly unique. Kind of reminds me of Matt Colville's Strongholds and Followers expansion. That's another a YouTuber and the writer of Mercenaries. You ever played that classic series, Mercenaries 1 and 2? I love Mercenaries 2. Super fun sandbox. Kind of Grand Theft Auto-y, except for more focused on being a merc and having your own like assets, calling in Tomahawk missiles and artillery strikes, and dropping in a tank for your backup, and actually having like money that you can buy these things with, stockpiling weapons. It was weird, but it was real fun. What is going on back here? I'm picking up a hostile literally underneath the turbo laser. Can we go and wreck his face? Did he bribe it? Did he shut it down? I basically pulled our entire defensive group off what they were doing to wreck him. Commander, you need to be back at base. There we go. Thank you. I don't know what was happening there. All right, all units.
Combat speeder
We're
ready.
holding the center. Actually, I think we're about ready to counterattack.
Yes, sir. Take cover.
Let's take you all out. Let's remove you from the group.
orders.
Nope. Remove you from the group. There we go.
Moving in.
It is
Follow
shift
your lead.
click, by the way, to remove things from a group. People ask a lot about the controls that I use. Put your mouse over a target, hit C. That will give you the lock camera. You can rotate it in this mode as well, so you get sweet shots like an X-Wing flying over the cityscape. God, that's gorgeous. I don't care what people say about how old this game is. It is still gorgeous. Like, there are things in this, there are shots in this that just you can't get in any other game because of their cinematic camera that help you tell your story. All right.
Standing by.
We got a bombardment coming in. Let's kick the crap out of them quickly, please.
Ready.
Also, let's spread out a bit.
Heading out.
Get a little run from our technicals. Yeah, these are like the Toyota flatbeds
Let's move
of
out.
the Star Wars universe with a mounted machine gun on the back.
Secured a build
Up,
pad.
up, 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 up. As long as you don't let them get hit, they can get some work done. Beautiful.
Let's go.
There was another group somewhere.
Keep going.
I think they're out of troops to drop,
Assault
so
in
let's
progress. Awaiting your orders.
just grab everybody and push in. Now I'm gonna get screwed. They're gonna drop a transport on our head, and it's heavy. Turbo lasers are going to wreck us. Watch. No, 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 no! Stop! Keep moving.
Ready. This
You
way.
can actually dodge this
We've
thing.
lost a build pad. We've lost
And-
a build pad.
Yes,
Their
Commander.
leadership is still alive. Where
We've
though?
secured a
Or is that
build
him that
pad.
they're shooting at? That must be him they're shooting at. Yeah, because he's just hanging out. This is what happened last time.
Engaging target.
Whoop! That's weird.
We've lost a build pad.
Come on, I know he's got a huge health ball. Run away!
Ready for orders.
I love that theirs are missiles. Their artillery strike is a missile bombardment. It's very Black Sun.
They're falling back.
While we've got like smooth Star Wars jazz going in the background. Oh, I love it. This campaign is the best. Anyways, how do we do? Oh, we lost a T1. How? Win? I don't know. But victory is
Structures
ours. The base on Molinus is still alive and well. And we are still building up our rebel camp there, strangely. Yeah, we're getting an extra rebel camp there. Okay, so back to the front line. Let's get our reinforcements moving. We're still getting those credits collected slowly but surely. We don't know what they have on the ground, but we do know what we have in orbit. We've got 2 Golan defense platforms and a Tier 4 space station. Considerable amount of firepower. On the ground, they do
Construction
not have a
complete.
hypervelocity cannon, though. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bait another attack, as crazy as that
Recruiting
sounds.
soldiers.
I'm going to bait another attack. I'm going to move the fleet out. Who's in fleet lead? We have nobody in the Pathfinder position. You, my assault dreadnoughts. Let's go hit them. Our goal here is to take Deveron, Ray, and take Corellia.
Reporting.
That's the plan. And let's move
Enemy
these ground
fleet
troops back here.
approaching.
They're heading for Biss. Really?
Gunboat
I'm already committed to attacking here, but if they're heading for here, we can fight this battle, maybe win. We'll see. We don't have a lot of tankiness in the fleet. We have to be very careful with this. Because that's Golan platforms, man. I mean, it's festooned with heavy turbo lasers. We've got to have something to absorb that or really focus on fighter combat. And with so many Golans, it's winning a fighter battle can be a challenge. We need to get the more, I think Dauntlesses are the best. Like, let me know in the comments if you know a better ship to use as your frontline brawler that just soak up damage, particularly when they've got a hypervelocity cannon on the surface.
Awaiting orders.
I think the
Choose
Dauntless
for reinforcements.
is uniquely qualified for that job, to be fair.
Frigate reporting.
All right, let's wait and let's see if they send in a buttload of fighters toward us. Actually, you know what I'd rather
Units
do?
armed. I'm on it.
Because they're such high energy output, we can see them on the
We've
that's my
located the
lore
enemy.
reason we can see them is
Weapons
because
armed.
Golan platforms have like massive reactors and they're easy to pick up at long range.
Orders received.
So we always see them just like we see Star Destroyers. But my guess is we could probably attack from the side and maybe even go around their platforms and hit just their main base.
Yes, Commander.
You know, go for the main station with the most fighters instead of just the Golans. Static defenses, I mean, that's the weakness, right? We're going around. If our scouts can find a clear way to get around. Bum, bum, bum.
Awaiting orders. Roger that. Setting course.
An isometric RPG with like a turn-based mechanic and maybe turn-based space combat would be really cool. If we'd ever see it. I don't know. I don't know if we'd ever see it. I can't even think of a game that would have the modding tools to make that happen. If, say, the community wanted to come together and do something. Like, we've got a great modding community for space engineers. A lot of guys in the community who've done a lot of cool Star Wars content. The Armco Star Wars mod is a great example of that, right? I mean, those guys over in the Modders Mess in our Discord have put together some really cool stuff. Man. All right. We're going to bring in Rogue Squadron.
Reinforcements on
We're going to bring in both Quasars behind the rocks.
Coordinates received. Moving to
Boom.
destination.
Okay. We're going to bring in 2 blockade runners.
Underway. Moving into position.
Actually, let's bring in a battle group of Corvettes.
Acknowledged.
I wish I would have brought up
Right away.
those other Corvettes and go really ham, because these are only, what, 1 or 2s
At your
on
command.
build cap. These are 2s, really? Part of me thinks these should be 1s, but I guess 2's not bad. Like, what's a
Standing by.
dreadnought? 4s. Does this equate to half
Ready.
of this? It seems in-game balance in this version, because they're going to redo the whole space combat, probably in the next update, the next big update. I always wonder, like, the big in-game balance seems to be how you build your fleet and what you bring in, because you've only got a build cap of 60, so you have to choose wisely.
Reporting in. En route.
That's why
Order
Quasars
Y-wing
are
squadron reporting.
quite nice,
for command.
the amount of squadrons you get, even though they're half-strength squadrons. You know, you get 3 instead of, I think, 6.
You calling for me, sir?
Interesting to see how they
Y-wing
change it,
standing
but
by.
yeah, I think what we're gonna do is go for fast, loose and fast, and move you all. Let's make you guys group
Ready
3.
for action.
I want to see if I can bait the fighters out and
Armed
fight
and
them
ready.
away from the Golan platforms.
Ready.
So let's get our fast movers.
3-2, full
Lock
power.
your S-Wells into cruise position.
Roger that.
Move you here.
move.
Move you
Ready
guys
for
up a
reporting.
bit. I'm trying to be a bit more aggressive with my
Form up.
Quasars too. Their ability to heal fighters is real good. It's real good. And let's bring in a few more Y-Wings. Full Y-Wing squadrons, a group of B-Wings.
Reinforcements.
I need to bring more B-Wings in. I've been
Standing by.
really slacking with using them, and they're effective if you can clear out the fighters, or at least give them a clear shot at something and then get them. Oh my god, that's so many ties. Why? Why? Poor
I
K.
copy, sir.
All right, I have a plan. And my plan is to split their fleet.
Roger that. Form up.
Let's go.
Underway.
Let's go.
Roger
X-Wings
that.
go.
Asteroid
This could be
ahead.
hilarious.
Which
This could work
yield?
great, or this could
Double
be
front.
terrible, terrible, terrible.
Engaging the
All
hyperspace
right,
engine.
long probe, come on in. I want to do a ping. I want to see what they've got. Because I mean, if we can get them
Nebulon B frigate here.
chasing this group with all those ties, we might have some fun. You're in a modified. Oh yeah, Nebulon B with the
Reinforcements
heavy front end.
cancelled.
What are you in? You're in a Nebulon B with a heavy front end, but the other version. Yeah,
Awaiting orders. Moving into position. Moving out.
we do need to piss them off.
Form up.
Enough.
Lock S-foils in attack position.
I would love to bring in like the main fleet and attack the starbase.
Awaiting orders.
Depends on where they decide to go.
Affirmative.
Let's see what happens. I'm also wanting to see what they've
On my
got.
way.
So they've got a
Enemy
Golan,
fire.
that explains some of the extra ties. They've got a ton of ties from the 2 Golans there. I mean,
Right
Golan.
away.
They've got a Gladiator. They've got a Tonfalk, so there's more ties. Then the base itself has a ton of ties. What does it got? 4 TIE Interceptors that thing can launch. Now, 1 TIE Interceptor per turn, 4 TIE Fighter Squadrons per turn, per
Corvette moving out.
wave, I guess you could call it. Why are you hurt? I wonder if it popped its ability or
Heading
something.
out.
Weird.
No reading.
All right,
Fall out.
we're doing a drive-by, everybody.
You see them from where you are?
And we're not going to bring in the fighters, because I feel like the fighters flying in a straight line. When you fall back with fighters, they fly in a straight line. That makes them super easy to shoot down,
Let's
even for an
go.
X-Wing. Or even for a TIE Fighter.
Keep going.
The nouns
Way.
today. I'm just
Over
real
there.
bad.
Armed
Taking a
and
few
ready.
shots. They're getting noticed,
Head
but they're
forward.
not Not a ton of damage.
Into position.
Let's swing around this way.
On my way. All power
Kick engines on. You, give me a hard turnout. I should have brought a Gazanti. No, he's screwed. He's not slowing down.
Yes,
His
Commander.
engine's too strong.
Away. Corvette moving out.
CR90 engine,
Ready.
too strong. OP, please nerf. Ah, I didn't realize that. I didn't know you could get away. With engine boost.
At your command.
Huh. Maybe it's only for the Gladiator, right? All right, we're gonna have to just engage this. What I think I'll do is I'll bring in some...
Reinforcements.
Where is this? Some long-range firepower with a little bit of protons. Get you up here. Let's get ready. Everybody report back to the fleet. We're just gonna have to get a line battle going. I'm not gonna be able to pull that back. Get the liberation in the back.
We're moving out.
Bang for your buck when it comes to fighter squadrons. Let's open up all of those hangars and launch all fighters. Prepare for combat. I'm trying to be careful because we don't have anyone. We don't have a brawler. I mean, we've got one MC-80, right? So we got a lot of shields there.
Ready for action. Standing by. Heading out.
We only have one A-wing. Yeah, hold your position. Let's get the formation going first,
Copy.
because I'm gonna want my Quasars silly levels of front line. I want the liberation in the back because he's got the best range. I want more fighters. Let's go ahead and bring in Rogue Rebel 1. Oof, this is dangerous. And that's it for the cap. We have to fight that with this in a way that we're not gonna lose everything.
Z95 standing by. Accelerating to attack
Z95s, begin your attack
speed. I'm
run.
going in.
Ready for new input.
Copy.
Sorry, Z95s.
I copy.
I believe in you.
Reporting. Proceed.
Arcs come up,
Bombers
Y-wings
at the
come
ready.
up. How many Y-wings do we have?
Bombers reporting in.
Lots of Y-wings.
I
We
should
need
be
these to
there in a
survive.
moment now. Flight systems engaged. Yes, sir.
Z95 here.
All right, we've got their attention.
Positive.
There's just nothing to tank this with. I don't want to fight them
Frequency open. Yes, Commander. Ready.
one on one like this.
Weapons are.
Your orders?
Should have brought Luke in. We could have made a really effective hit if we would have brought Luke in. All right, you guys come up. Let me get the wing kind of mixed in, but not on the front. And then Dreadnought, I'm just gonna put you to the front line. It looks like they've decided what needs to die, so I'm gonna creep you forward and see if I can get your weapons in range. There we go, you're in range. Just give them the good news. Let's see if we can get some attention for us. Get all of the fighters up here. Let's get you up here. Let's get you in the middle. Let's get you on the... Is that as close as you can get? Ah, that's probably as best as it's gonna be.
Ready for
I'm a little concerned. You are taking damage. He does have... Get over here. Get over here.
Choose your reinforcements.
What do we got? What do we got? Looks like TIE fighters are inbound. Hundreds of them. Here we go. So, gonna pause.
Weapons ready. We're starting our attack.
I've got to be
run.
very careful. I need to get you up here to
Squadron
block
advance.
the incoming.
Moving as ordered,
Reporting.
Oh, you don't have brace. Oh, shit, I grabbed the wrong kind. It's okay.
Copy.
That could be worse.
Accelerating to attack speed.
You guys go ahead and engage. You run like the wind.
Rebel 1 here.
I don't...
Target
Man,
confirmed.
your pathfinding is
No
just
problem.
awful. There you go.
Moving out.
Yeah, it does a weird thing where it calculates where it wants to go based on where ships are moving to. Really can throw you off. Arc,
Ready for
if you're wondering why I'm giving the bombers orders to go all the way to the back, I want them to survive the fighter wings that are coming
Target
in.
confirmed. Awaiting
You,
orders. Moving into position.
go ahead and start cycling back. And let's unpause. Here goes the battle.
Yes, sir.
All right, pause real quick. We can see where are the bombers. They're all in the back.
Reporting in, sir. Roger.
I'm gonna pop one of them.
Order acknowledged.
You'll actually see the missiles go flying everywhere. And then pop the other one now.
Frigate reporting.
All right, here we go.
I copy.
And so the battle begins. We want to keep the fight near us
Roger that.
over here. Pop this.
Form up.
Everyone hold.
Ready to battle.
You're doing okay. Your shields are still up. You're doing okay. Yeah. Okay, their backup ships are starting to move forward. Let's give them a blast.
Write our names on the hull.
Yeah, kill that carrot if you can. Oh, there's just so many. Like, look at that. Go ahead and give you guys orders to strike. And you all should be relatively in range.
Guns at the ready.
I don't want to move you too far forward, so actually you're fine. Let's let this fight play out. They just outnumber us. Like, it doesn't matter how many you've got. When they outnumber you that much, we got to kill those fighters. Kill those TIE bombers. Those are priority targets. All blockade runners. Engage. Don't take point on the fleet. Don't go that direction. That's a terrible plan. Pop this. Yes, he was in range. Good. Don't follow. Do not follow the enemy fleet. We have this in the bag as long as we play it smart. That means don't go in. Pop that. Rogue Squadron, fall back. We want to keep this on our terms. How are you doing on shields? You are already dumping your power into recharging them. Beautiful. We ready for another repair? We are not. Z95s, come on up here. Check the whole fleet. Any of our blockade runners taking damage? A little bit of damage here and there, but nothing too crazy. We got the long-range guns of the Liberation putting fire down. Gorgeous. Looks like you guys are going to be able to take out that carrier at the very least. Oh, you didn't take out the main part of it, though. How we doing? Can we give them a little bit of torpedo goodness from here? Yes, we can. Torps away. I love this thing. It is taking some fire, though.
Roger that.
I'm not convinced it's going to survive that fire, either. Shit. And you can't back up with fighters.
Warm up.
What are you gonna do? You can't just sit there. I have you on range, maybe. You're taking out its support craft. I'm kind of happy with that. Look at the fighter squadrons. So we defeated the first wave of fighters. I think we won that battle. His shields are gonna fail.
Reporting.
Oh man, does he get? Oh, he's gonna get his recharge just in time, I think. All right, how we doing, bombers?
Roger that. On my way.
I'm not ready for you to hit him just yet.
Yes, Commander.
Shields recharging? You're tanking it. Nice, 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 nice. All right, let's move you a little bit closer. Let's move.
Cruiser standing by.
I'm assuming we lost that dreadnought.
Reinforcements.
We did. He kind of tanked it for us. Let's bring Luke in,
I'll be there.
and let's bring in.
Orders
Assault
received.
dreadnought. Okay, you've decided to take the hits for us. We'll go ahead and swing you around and see if we can. Yep, that's the fight. All right, we're gonna have to move in.
Cruiser responding.
So,
Sir,
all fighters
my scope's positive.
engage.
Awaiting your orders.
Corvettes,
Keep going.
get over here and cover him.
Ready to commence.
You. No, you're fine where you are, actually.
Yes.
If they're willing to move out this far,
Use the force, Luke.
go for the run.
Just like Beggar's Canyon back home.
And here's our real group back here. Pop this. Everybody's got full health.
Reporting for duty. Heading out.
Don't go all the way in. Go here so you can join the fight.
C95 standing by.
Here we go. It's... Oh, Rebel One's gonna get slapped around. Bombers. There's your job.
Standing course to intercept.
We need to win this. We need to win this. All right, he's decided to go in. We're beginning our attack on the actual base.
Warm up.
We're beginning our attack on the base and the escort. We lost something. What did we lose? Man, his health has just dropped like a rock. Can't pop that. Can't pop that. Get in that fight.
Weapons operational.
The shield is down. Target the hangar bays.
Fire on the launch
Yes,
pad.
Commander. Right away.
The bombers have arrived and they're beginning their attack run.
Charged.
We're going after the shield generators and the rest of the epic fire. Rebel 1 taking some damage. The Gladiator is chasing. Liberation, get up here. You, switch your fire to that target. I need you. What's your range? How are you doing? You're doing okay. Fire, fire, everything you've got. You've got to save Rebel 1. Keep pulling away. How are you doing? You're winning that fight. Switch your fire to that Gladiator. We got to save Rebel 1. He's taking too much damage. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh my god, he's taking so much damage, and we don't get that ship back when it's dead. It's dead. We need those arcs on the front lines right now. How are we doing on this? Luke, you got your ability back yet? Not yet, not yet, not yet. Gladiator is destroyed. Yes! Oh, okay, you run, you run. Oh man, I don't have a GR75 to heal him either. We cleared out most of the fighters. All units focus your fire on the station. We've won the day. Except, ooh, crap, I just alt selected everyone. Keep falling back. Ooh, you have a shield generator still. Good for you.
Have you seen this ship?
You guys keep fighting.
We're standing by.
How you guys doing? Give them torps. We need to take this down so we don't lose too much because we are starting to take some damage. Anybody who's not taking fire, pop your damage abilities.
Charge up the beam cannon and right shack on the hull.
I haven't heard that one in a while. Oh, man. Speaking of random things that I'm voice acting in, I was asked and have done a voice for Galactic Battlegrounds, which is kind of a classic mod that's been around for years. So I won't say what I'm voicing, but I'm in there now. If you want to check that out. I don't think that version's out yet, but when it does come out, I will be in there. Pretty epic. That is still in production. Oh, remember, we don't want to go too deep. We're here to take out the main starbase, and then we're basically just going to allow all the bombers to go get work done.
Your orders?
Yeah. All right, go get work done.
Yes, Commander.
You guys got this. Rest of the fleet, hold back. There's no reason to go in. You guys pull back. You hold position there. You can kind of creep up, but you don't have to do much.
Luke here.
Luke,
Where do you need me?
you can help out.
Roger.
Come on in here. Go ahead and hit the, I would say, hangar bay. So we took out the heaviest platform and all of the defense. Liberation, just kind of swing around. X-Wings, give them a hand. What I will most likely do is speed this up.
Engage.
Do we have any bombers? I mean, A-Wings. I guess we can shoot concussion missiles at it. Why not?
Copy. Moving to attack.
I think we've got one arc, too, just kind of waiting around. Yeah, come on in.
Attacking the laser.
Get the work done.
What's up?
You use your ability, right? Well, let's do a strike then. And Y-Wings, go ahead and hit them with the ion so we can take these shields down. I'm not going to bother trying to hit the shield generators when we can take it out with just ion blasts. You're still eating rounds. Has that thing really got you on range? Yeah, but torpedoes, so your face. With the rebel fleet in the background, and here comes those torps. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Good stuff. Okay. Y-Wings. Oh, no, you're long probe. Don't worry about it.
Ready for action.
Are they really going to have us? Yeah, I guess they are.
Red
We'll
5
fast
standing
forward
by.
as we're starting to take down subsystems now. Luke, come on over and target the shield generator on this side while they're getting work done. One shield generator is down.
Over.
Pull Luke back over here.
Try.
Enemy fighters in range.
And I'm gonna take you guys off of ion. Hey, there they go. Now they're falling back. Do you guys think you can take us on? Not bad, not bad at all. 2 Golan platforms, main battle station, managed to only lose that assault frigate. That assault frigate was a champ. Even if I had the normal, just dreadnought, I don't, even with their brace for impact ability, I don't think they would have been able to survive that. But that means we've got one less planet now to deal with on the line. And what I can do is I can leave a ship behind. We can leave like a Nebulon B as a patrol ship.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, hello, carrier group. Let's auto-resolve that and move the entire fleet forward.
Let's go.
A-Wing squadron reporting.
I'd like to
Enemy
do a
fleet
ground invasion.
approaching.
A fresha. Oh, okay, fine.
Tactical
Yes, please.
battle.
Keep bringing fleets to these worlds, and we'll keep jumping them as they move away. Every time we take a fleet out like this, we are weakening their defensive posture. Hit those other planets. Super happy about it. Ooh. Oh, that destroyer that died was our Pathfinder.
The Liberation standing by.
We might not be able to take anybody out here, but I will have you guys move in. Get the whole fleet moving
Orders
first.
are confirmed.
Now, close, move. You guys are gonna be group 1.
Yes, sir. Reporting
We're
in,
out
sir.
for.
Just
Oh,
one
wrong button.
TIE fighters.
We are out for
I copy.
any engines that we may be able to take out.
Reporting.
Y-Wings,
Responding.
make best speed
sir.
toward the enemy. They are gonna have a huge carrier group, so we might want to be
There
a
they
little
are.
careful.
Ready.
Because they're gonna run. They're definitely gonna
Going
run.
for the engines.
Broadcast foils in attack position. Yes, Commander.
They'd run.
Destroy the engine.
I'd run.
Foils in attack position.
Going for the
Let's get you guys
engine.
focused on the same one. Where's Luke?
Yes, sir.
Luke, if they're gonna hit the left engine, you hit the right engine.
Use the force, Luke.
I used to think Luke's ability was a little OP,
Beggars
but
can't
honestly, it's one of the few strengths the Rebellion has, especially since they don't have any artillery. For sieging, you want to do these attack runs to weaken up your opponents. All right, did you get the engines? We still got an engine online. I think Luke failed at his mission.
How can I help?
He didn't actually do it, that's why. Luke had one job and he failed to do it.
I can't see him.
The force is with me.
Yes, Commander. Proceed.
The Force is with me, yes. Well, let it be with you as we take out more
Hit the
engine
engines.
bays. Where are all of our Z95s? We got a lot of ties here, come on. Where's the rest of the fleet? Oh, we're in firing range.
Weapons
All
charged.
right, let's pull you guys back.
Ready for orders.
I need help.
We should be able to just completely annihilate this fleet. Pop everything we've got. His engines are down, switch targets. How are you doing? Overload your weapons, so let's just tear into them.
Copy.
A-Wings help clear the path for us. You switch your targets to this carrier, and you know what, just for giggles, take out his, I just fired. Take out his subsystems that way. How are you doing? Oh, you're doing fine.
We're almost there.
Let's kind of pull back. We do have, no we don't. That's the,
Awaiting your orders.
oh, there we go. They are trying to run. Let's switch targets. Pause for a second.
Target the engines. They're not going anywhere.
And Luke's still recharging, so I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. He doesn't have engines, right? He did get away. One gladiator. Looks like he escaped. Oh, the poor Y-Wing squadron. Not bad. Oh, they got rid of a...
Tactical
They got out with a
battle
Tonfalk as well.
imminent.
How many carriers? You know what it might be? They've lost their ability to make Star Destroyers. So they're making the next best thing, which is just carriers for days. Carriers for days. All right, we'll begin this battle because we need to retreat. We do have ground forces just in orbit hanging out, and that's not great. Time to go.
Transport standing by.
Escorting our GR-75s. Fair warning for everybody. I got sitting next to me. I picked up what may be the last book that they put out for FFG. Not really sure because there's some stuff going on over at Fantasy Flight Games for Star Wars Tabletop. But I have with me Star Wars Starships and Speeders book. And it's supposed to be a compilation of all the starships that have been released and all the little expansion books for the tabletop game. There are ships missing out of here though. I know because the first ship we went to look for that is in one of the other expansion books, not in this compilation. So even though it's a compilation of all the ships, it's supposed to be easy for GMs to reference real fast, be like, oh yeah, what is the health and speed of a TIE Defender, right? And then you can look into one book instead of 17 that I've got on a shelf. But yeah, there's ships missing out of here. It's kind of a bummer. The one that was missing was the bulk, the heavy armored freighter that my players have been using.
Where do you
Okay,
want
we're out of here. Let's go.
Retreat in progress.
And we're gonna zoom forward. Ooh, look how much money we have. I think we're ready to build that super cap. And I'm not really sure what to expect from that thing. I've seen mixed comments from you guys about it in the... Let's go ahead and just move out.
We're vectoring in on that new location.
We also need to get another base thing going. I say... Shield
Beacon
generator.
started.
We'll go with the shutter. We'll immediately upgrade it. Our fleet's en route. How are you doing? Ion cannon?
Under
Sure,
construction.
why not?
Tactical
Hot
battle
Drive Yards is getting an
imminent.
ion cannon. Damn it, I didn't put a fleet lead again. That's my bad. This time I'll just bulk select everybody and tell them to go in. And we'll fast forward. Because I know this isn't exactly the most exciting battle. We know I'm not gonna lose it. And it's only a couple of carriers.
Launch all fighters.
Go.
Prepare for combat.
Let's go.
We're ready to rock and roll.
Oh, he does not like going into cinematic mode when you speed things up.
The enemy is
But it's
falling
weird
back.
because you can angle... Yeah, they're just gonna run. You can angle down and it's fine. But if you go into cinematic mode, it goes crazy. And I don't know why. All right, they
Enemy
retreated.
Approaching.
Where? Oh, how much you want to bet ground army is en route
Tactical
right
battle
now?
Imminent.
Over Biss. Oh, shit. Okay, we'll just retreat. Weird. I'm happy if they want to try to invade this planet. It has got an entire company on the ground. Not exactly dug in. We haven't had a chance to really build much. I think they've got an outpost down there. Still. The longer we stay down there, the more I'm going to dig in. You know, we're talking ion cannon. We're talking, factories and picking up turbo lasers, shield generators, like the core world. Every world we take here, I want to be dug in so deep. They're never going to dig us out.
Imminent.
Oh, they're actually going to do it. They're going to try this. It is 3 upgraded AT-ATs and 4 veteran stormtrooper groups. So, maybe. They might have been able to pull it off if it's the newer AI that they've got come out, where they actually attack in one unit. I mean, it depends on how they do it.
Ready for battle.
AI is super random in this. Because of what they're bringing in, we know they're not going to come across the water because nothing is hovering. So let's start digging in. What are we getting hit by?
I'm here, sir.
Oh, we're not. We're taking out a militia base.
We've secured
Run here.
a build pad.
Run here. We have any air.
Stands by.
There is a little bit of a question mark. How are we going to take down 2 walkers? We're going to have to flank. That means we need fast-moving
We've
units.
secured a build pad.
You know what? Give me a sensor.
Sensor node constructed.
We need fast-moving units, and we probably need to use our EMPs or our Scout Smart. So you're going to be Group 1. Your tow cable won't work.
We've lost a build pad.
You guys are super quick, so you're going to be Group 2. You know what? I'm going to match you. Nah, we're separating them. So, Group 2, Anti-Infantry Lightning Assault Group. Group 3, Anti-Vehicle Group. Not exactly the most massive group, but it is what it is. Let's load some infantry into the transports. And Group 1, EMP. How we doing over here? Oh, we get in the crowd.
Constructing.
Just dig in. Oh, now check this out. They're actually attacking the... they should be attacking the wall. They actually have to take the wall out first.
Copy. Will do.
Change your fire right there, and I will bring in a little bit of backup for you because you can't win that on your own. You guys, grab this.
Turret constructing.
We get that lightning
Construction
group come in.
Hover tank ready.
Yes, sir. Ball out.
Get you down here because we can grab some more base stuff. Come over here.
Yes, Commander.
We win this? We might be able to take a couple squads down, but that's about it.
Construction complete.
Oh, now we can. Oh, they went right across the lake, too. Beautiful. Okay, you guys can take down stormtroopers. Veterans or not. Doesn't matter. I mean, they're gonna suffer against... Oh, and you just got deleted, Speeder. Shit. Ooh, that's a gorgeous shot. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. There's the thumbnail. Oh, and they've got... okay, they do have an air unit. That's going to be questionable. They have 2 air units. Run away!
We've secured a build
Let's get
pad.
some anti-air
Turret
so we can wipe those
constructing.
out. You guys are running, right? No, run! I gave you orders. Get the hell out of there.
Secured a
I need you
build
alive. They actually could win this pretty easily because of the air. The air will keep us busy. Is
pad. Unit destroyed.
that a shield generator? No, that's a sensor node. Run!
Destroyed.
Run, boys! They got a lot of those. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Construction
Give me 2 of them.
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Give me 2 of them and kind of lead them over here. Beautiful.
Prepared. Swamp speeder ready.
All right, we hold here.
Moving out.
Hit the bunker. This is going to be more of a pain in the ass than I had imagined.
Upgrade in
Combat speed.
To the point where I'm like, let's start doing upgrades.
Ready.
Turret constructing.
I was that anti-air, and it's dead. Shit.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, it's
Upgrade complete.
abandoned sensor, right? Yeah, you guys need to get out of cover and just run.
We've secured a build pad.
Where are our... You, come here.
A build pad.
See if you can, like, rush out here and kill this before the walkers get here.
Reinforcement
Let's
point
get behind the walls.
What would you
Construction
require?
complete.
Swamp speeder
Move
reporting.
down here.
We've secured a landing
A little bit more AA. I'm gonna put the rockets as soon as we win this. Nope. As soon as we win this, I'll put the AA up here. Hopefully out of range of these guys, but that's questionable.
Combat speeder stands by.
Ooh.
Boarding in.
This is gonna be rough. Go ahead and get into the bunker. Let's get everybody over here. We do have militia on this base. Hope you have the range. We don't need the sensor, right? And they've got bombard. No, they don't have bombardment. They didn't bring a fleet over. All right, it's a little bit more fair.
Turret constructing. Turret constructing.
Yeah, I'm a little scared. Let's get some AA up.
Yes, Commander.
Construction.
Ooh, you're broken. There's the AA getting work done. Don't go too deep.
Copy.
Oh, that's why we don't go too deep. They're covering each other. They're too close. Those walkers are way too close.
Construction complete. Construction
Nothing
complete.
scarier than
We've
having 3
secured
AT-ATs
a
together.
build pad.
Especially when they start facing different directions and you can't flank, and they've got infantry support, and they've got air.
We've lost
They
a
kind of
build
covered
pad.
all their bases.
What can we do?
I hate to do this, but we're going to have to move the infantry forward. Anybody who's got the take cover ability just to stall these hits. Yes, the rockets have sight. Sight beyond sight. Sadly, we're going to have to run backwards in a second.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, we're going to have to run back. I think these infantry can handle it. Run back. Come up. Take point, or get behind them. Drop your infantry.
Hover tank
That way you
on,
can provide some sweet healing.
Ready for command, sir.
Infantry, move up and give them a hand.
Roger that.
Dig in so you survive longer. Heavy armor. I'm going to rush you forward as soon as I think we have the opportunity. All right. He's moved far enough that I think you'll be out of his arc. If we can... No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. He's turning. He's turning. He's turning. Run away.
Awaiting orders.
Mercs, run.
Going.
Mercs. Militia. What is he doing? Oh, he's aiming at these guys.
Missile tubes loaded.
No. I wanted to get on the hillside and shoot them. He's turning back. We might be able to get more armor up here. Run.
Ready to assist.
All right. Infantry. I hate to do it, but they don't have any other cover anyways. So what we're going to do is we're going to run like the wind and we're going to flank. Move in now.
hover tank
He got behind. Focus your fire. You guys, rush. Forward. Don't walk so slow. What is he aiming at? Stay out of the angle of those heavy guns. This is just nuts. I love this hillside fight, though. Get up here. Get up here. Go, go, go. Hit him while you can. Oh, look at that. Below the hill. Oh, they're starting to turn. They're at eye level with an AT-AT. That's horrifying. I mean, they have turned around. I'll dig in. At this point, we're kind of just in it. There's no direction. Yes! Drop those walkers! For the rebellion! Nothing more satisfying than a walker hitting the ground. Good. Do you surrender? Shit, we've got more.
Reporting.
No time to celebrate. We've got more walkers incoming.
hover tank
Vehicles,
hover tank on.
rush past. You gotta get past the... Nope.
Destroyed.
You gotta get beyond that gun turret. As much as I want to keep this medical APC up front.
Yes, sir. Go.
Speeder, come on in. Come on in. Oh. We got what, Sulliston's down here? Yep. With enough fire. Now, interestingly, the new version of the game actually matches the tabletop way closer. Standard small arms fire cannot harm ground vehicles. Cannot harm anything with armor.
Yes, Commander.
They're okay. Almost all standard weapons. I wouldn't even call. They wouldn't really be standard if they can do enough to overcome the armor of a heavy vehicle, particularly an AT-AT. You're never gonna see a blaster rifle unless it's a built-for-purpose anti-material rifle ever get through the armor of an AT-AT in the tabletop. And it's though they do a little bit of damage, they have this resistance in the new ground combat. Wow, that's 3 improved AT-ATs down, and we took out their production facilities that we're aware of. Sweet. All right, our troops are falling back there. Oh, I would love to hit Corellia, but I don't think we're ready for that yet. What about our ground troops over Cato de Moidia? Over Rendil? Where are our main ground army? Quat has our main infantry group with artillery support here. We could move them and... Ooh, we've opened up a route through Flyfera now. We can do this ground invasion, and we've got a...
Tactical battle.
Get over here. Oh, no. What? Ha 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 ha. Hey, Vader. How you doing? Let's begin the battle. I almost auto-resolve. Yeah, I'll just do that. Nope. If I've learned anything from this in Bannerlord, don't auto-resolve. Don't do it. You can take the extra 10 minutes to get your fleet in there and see if you can kill some transports. We're just gonna rush the fighters forward and see how many we can take out. Actually, Vader's here. Come on, get those fighters out the door.
Luke over.
Look, you're group 1. I'm gonna send you in, but not straight in. X-Wings, close. Go on in.
Ready to melt some snowflakes,
He's
sir.
probably going to run. I love the idea that he might not because he is a Star Destroyer.
Liberation reporting.
He is in command of one. He is coming about. I should give the main fleet orders to move.
Ready to melt
Let's
some
give them
snowflakes,
orders to move
sir.
forward so we can keep crowd in case he doesn't run.
Ready. Squadron, moving out.
Okay,
Always ready.
Luke, heal
I'm
over.
on my way.
Reporting in.
X-Wings, come on
All
over.
out.
I don't want Luke to
Let's
get
move
like
out.
one-shotted by
Y-Wing
20 TIE
squadron
fighters.
reporting. Enemy unit sighted.
What do we got?
Red 5
Actually, not a lot. So, Red 5,
May the force be with me.
go for the one farthest away.
I'm taking the shot.
He's taking the shot.
Ready for commands. 3-2 full throttle.
Get him, farm boy.
Going for the engines. Y-Wing.
Y-Wing. I'm betting that middle run's gonna be the one we need.
Your orders?
We caught Vader's Star Destroyer unawares. He was over-aggressive. He bit off more than he could chew. That sounds about right for Anakin. There we go.
Yes.
And now let's focus on those shield generators.
All fire on the shield generator. You calling for me, sir? Let's do some
I
damage.
saw a recent
Fire on their
series of
shield
comments. This was actually over on the Discord. Somebody came in and wanted to talk a bunch of crap about
Standing by.
Star Wars Rebels, and I'm fine with you people not liking that series. It definitely has a certain style that is a bit different than maybe what people expect.
Bombers at the ready.
But the argument was that they hated it because of what they did to Thrawn, and I just don't get it. Thrawn is basically turned into this ultimate badass in that series. Not gonna give any spoilers away here for anybody who hasn't watched it yet, but that series made me love Thrawn. He never fails for anything that he did. He does nothing wrong, right? Like, it's always, he's such a badass. The voice actor is so good. He's so good. But I can't wait to see what happens next with him. Anyways, we have managed to get the target that I really wanted. We need to pull off and start going after the train. Now that they got it, they're out. They're not gonna get,
Liberation reporting.
we're not gonna get these transports, but we did get the Star Destroyer. Boom! Vader is down. He'll be put on a timer. I don't know how long his timer is, but at least we won't have that Star Destroyer hanging around any of these planets we're defending. Makes me actually want to be more aggressive and hit harder. Well, I know he is down. Let's get, oh, yes, yes! Can we do it? Can we, nope. What? Space? 39. We literally ending the week right now. Boom! It's building. 22 minutes!
Construction complete.
A-Wing squadron report.
Oh, you cut me deep. Can we build? We can. Yeah,
Beginning
do it.
construction.
I want the ion cannon first, but do it. So I'm building large warehouses. That's not something I've taken huge advantage of through this campaign. But what these do is they shorten the amount of time. And since it's a large one, it'll shorten the amount of time for frigates and capital ships. Capital ships by 25%, which will be nice. Knock another 5 minutes off of that timer. Because, God, 22 minutes? I mean, I get it, but at this point, I'm already in the core worlds. Do we really need to take 22 minutes to build this? Now, that would be fine if it was 22 minutes straight, but I pause often, so that's going to be a lot more than 22 minutes to build that. Anyways, this is going to wrap up today's episode. Let me know in the comments below how you think the campaign is going and your advice. I think, well, I really was thinking Corellia, you know, get that super cap online, the Matador, and then hit Corellia. But now, 22 minutes, that's a long time. As the sad music plays. And my plans are ripped to pieces. Yeah, let me know what you think we should do. Maybe we can build multiple warehouses. I think we can. That's the great thing about Quad's got so many spots on the ground. That we might be able to knock that down to like 10 minutes, really turn this into a production facility that's just cranking out like Mon Cal vessels and whatnot. Corellia, under our control. We'll be able to get Corellian destroyers and battlecruisers as well. That'll be a good day. All right, everybody. See you all in the next one. Later, everybody.